Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're going to dive right into the heart of Ramadan with a special knowledge challenge. So get ready to test just how much you know about this blessed month. So, here's how it's going to work. We've pulled some amazing insights from a whole range of scholars and speakers, and we've turned them into a 3-level challenge. Make sure you keep track of your score, because we're all going to see how you do. All right, we're going to start with the essentials, then move on to some deeper connections, and we'll finish up with some real expert-level details. Sound good? Let's get started. Okay, here we go. Level 1, the essentials. Get ready for a couple of questions on the absolute fundamentals of Ramadan. All right, first question. This one's a classic, but it's so important. You've got 10 seconds on the clock, starting now.
And time's up.
And the answer is to attain taqwa. You know, that means piety or mindfulness or just being conscious of God. Sheikh Muhammad al-Shanawi explains it so well. He says it's all about making Allah the center of our lives again. It's like a complete reset, you know? It rewires us to be more aware of Him in everything we do. Think about it, like choosing patience when you're stuck in traffic instead of getting all frustrated just because you remember that He's watching. That's taqwa in action. Okay, question number 2 for the essentials round. Think of this as the spiritual warm-up before the main event. Your 10 seconds starts now. All right, pencils down, let's see what the answer is. Yes, that's it. It's the month of Shaban. You know, a bunch of speakers, including Sheikh Suleiman Hani, really emphasize this. They talk about how the companions of the Prophet would use Shaban to kind of get in the zone for Ramadan. They'd ramp up their voluntary fasting, read more Qur'an, and really build up that spiritual momentum for the amazing month ahead. Nice work. You've cleared the essentials. So we've talked about the why of fasting and the importance of getting ready. Now, let's kick it up a notch for level 2 and explore some deeper connections. Okay, this one's going to make you think a little. If the devils are all chained up in Ramadan, why do people still commit sins? I mean, it's a month of so much mercy, right? Let's give you 10 seconds on this one. Okay, what did you come up with? So there are really 2 parts to this answer. First, some scholars say that maybe not all the devils are chained up, just the really rebellious ones. But honestly, the more common explanation, and the one that really hits home, is that our own bad habits from the last 11 months have just built up so much momentum. They just carry right over into Ramadan. So you see, it becomes less about the devil and way more about the habits we need to break. All right, for this question, I want you to think back to that powerful talk from Dr. Omar Suleiman about reinventing yourself. The question is, how should you look at your past to build a better future? You've got 10 seconds. Okay, this is such a great piece of practical advice. I'm excited to share it. So what he advises is this. Look at your past blessings, which helps you really cultivate gratitude. Then look at your worst self, so you know exactly what to avoid and never slip back there. And finally, look at your best self to set a new baseline for what you're capable of. It's like creating a clear roadmap for your own personal transformation. And not just for Ramadan, but for your entire life. So powerful. Okay, you've made it. This is the final round. Level 3, the expert details. So, in level 2, we looked at our habits and how to plan for real change. Now it's time to see who is really paying attention. These next questions are for the detail-oriented folks out there. Let's see if you caught these. Remember that incredibly powerful story from Sheikh Suleiman Hani? The one about the immense value of time and opportunity? Well, here's the question. You have 10 seconds to remember that one crucial detail.
And time's up.
This story just illustrates the point so brilliantly. The Prophet, peace be upon him, basically asked, wait, didn't he live for another year? Didn't he get to experience another Ramadan and fast? And that was it. That one extra Ramadan, with all the fasting and prayers that come with it, elevated his rank so much. It's just a beautiful, beautiful reminder of what a gift it is to witness this month. Okay, last question of the challenge. This one comes from Dr. Rania Awad, and it's a beautiful point about faith and trust, especially when things feel uncertain. What is the core lesson from the story of Prophet Musa's mother? This is it, your final 10 seconds. Okay, let's see the final answer. And here it is. The crucial lesson is that even when we have no idea what the plan is, we have to trust the planner. It's such a powerful lesson, right, about finding that mental and spiritual peace, just by letting go and putting your faith completely in His divine wisdom. And just like that, we are done. That's a wrap on our Ramadan Knowledge Challenge. So, how'd you do?
I really hope you found it helpful and maybe even learned something new along the way.
Go ahead and tally up your score. But, whether you got every single one right or maybe just learned a new thing or two, the real goal here is just to deepen our connection with this amazing month and all the wisdom it holds.
We'd love to hear how you did, so definitely drop your score in the comments below. And hey, if you had fun with this challenge, a like is always, always appreciated. And make sure you subscribe for more explainers just like this one. Thanks so much for joining us.